I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be constant.
The drama just got even more intense. Iman Shumpert is reportedly down on his knees, begging Teyana Taylor to take him back. After months of silence, public jabs, and emotional distance, it looks like Iman is finally realizing just how much he's lost. But the story doesn't stop there. A surprising twist is making things even more complicated. Insiders are claiming that Iman's sudden desperation isn't only about love, it's also fueled by jealousy. Why? Because Teyana is rumored to be getting close with actor Aaron Pierre. Now fans are left asking one major question. Is this real love trying to find its way back? Or is it just wounded pride making a comeback? According to multiple sources close to the couple, Iman has been reaching out to Teyana behind the scenes, hoping for another chance. They say he's been sending her emotional texts, long voice notes, and even tried showing up to see her in person without warning. A friend close to the situation shared that Iman told Teyana, "You're my family. We belong together." This is shocking because just months ago, he filed for emergency custody of their kids and even accused her of being unstable. Fans were convinced the bridge had been burned for good. So now everyone's asking, what made him suddenly change his tune so drastically? The timing of Iman's plea seems a little too perfect for some people, especially since rumors of Teyana's new romance with Aaron Pierre have been heating up. Ever since fans spotted Teyana and Aaron together in Los Angeles and Paris, the internet hasn't stopped buzzing. They've reportedly been holding hands, grabbing dinner at quiet spots, and even sneaking out of hotels together. While neither of them has officially confirmed the relationship, their chemistry and body language speak volumes. Insiders say Aaron has brought a calming and consistent presence into Teyana's life, something Iman struggled to offer. And it's that exact contrast that may be fueling Iman's growing jealousy. Iman's recent behavior has only added fuel to the fire. Not long after rumors of Teyana and Aaron spread, fans noticed that Iman unfollowed Aaron on Instagram. That's not all. He's been posting cryptic messages on social media, saying things like "real men step up" and "don't wait until it's too late." One post even showed a picture of Teyana with their daughters, with a caption reading, "Nothing more important." It didn't take long for fans to connect the dots and assume Iman was throwing shade at Aaron while trying to win back Teyana's attention. Some believe he's trying to gain sympathy from the public, hoping it will sway her heart. The big question on everyone's mind is, why now? Why is Iman trying to come back into Teyana's life just when she's finally glowing on her own? For months, Teyana has been on an undeniable rise, leveling up in nearly every area of her career and personal life. She's taken control of her narrative in powerful ways, directing music videos for top-tier artists, landing major fashion campaigns, and even teasing the possibility of releasing new music. These are not the signs of someone struggling or dwelling on the past. They are the marks of a woman in her element, focused, grounded, and unapologetically evolving. Observers can't help but note how different Teyana looks lately, more peaceful, more confident, and completely locked in on her craft. She carries herself with the air of someone who has finally aligned her energy with her purpose. It's not just in her work, it's in the way she interacts with fans, the joy she seems to radiate, and the silence she's chosen when it comes to addressing anything related to Iman. That silence, more than anything, speaks volumes. In contrast, Iman's public image has taken a few hits. His NBA career hasn't seen much momentum lately, with few notable opportunities coming his way. On top of that, the breakup with Teyana cast a shadow over his reputation, as negative press and rumors began to circulate. It hasn't been the easiest time for him professionally or personally. This stark contrast between Teyana's upward trajectory and Iman's current plateau has raised a lot of eyebrows. Many are questioning his motives. Is he coming back because he truly wants to rebuild what they had, or because he's realizing what he lost as he watches her thrive from the sidelines? Love can be complicated, and so can timing. But some argue that if his intentions were pure, he would have stepped forward sooner, long before Teyana found her rhythm again. Instead, His timing has led to speculation that fear, not love, is the true driver here. Fear of being left behind, fear of watching someone he once had grow into someone he no longer has access to. And that fear can be a powerful motivator, sometimes masquerading as romantic rekindling. As for Teyana, she hasn't addressed the situation directly. There have been no emotional statements, no cryptic tweets, no interviews spilling the tea. Instead, she's let her actions speak for themselves. She's remained laser-focused on her career and creative projects, choosing productivity and progress over public drama. She's also been seen more frequently with Aaron, a man who seems to bring out a lightness and joy in her that fans have picked up on instantly. Whether it's romantic or just companionship, people close to Teyana say she looks genuinely happy, and happiness is hard to fake. Sources close to her say she's in a place where protecting her peace comes first. After everything she's been through, she's no longer interested in relationships that pull her backward. Her priorities have shifted, and her healing has become non-negotiable. That said, relationships like the one she had with Iman don't just vanish without a trace. There's a history there, a deep one. They shared children, memories, and a life that was once tightly intertwined. And while she may not be looking back, emotions could complicate things if old wounds are reopened. Adding another layer to the story are the quiet yet powerful influences of family and friends. Teyana's mother, who has always been a pillar of strength in her life, is reportedly supporting her daughter wholeheartedly, but also with caution. She's said to be wary of Iman's reappearance, possibly sensing that not all motives are pure. Meanwhile, Teyana's close friends, including Monica and Kalani, have made vague yet telling social media posts about choosing peace over history. While not explicitly naming anyone, fans are convinced these posts are subtle nods to Teyana's current situation, urging her to think carefully before reopening old doors. On Iman's end, there's talk that his family is pushing him to act, fast if he's serious about getting a second chance. They reportedly believe that reuniting the family would be best for the kids, a sentiment echoed by some people on both sides. There's a nostalgic hope among some circles that the couple could somehow find their way back to each other, not just for love, but for legacy. But ultimately, the choice belongs to Teyana, and if her current actions are any indication, she's not rushing into anything. Her focus is clearly on moving forward. Social media, as always, has become a battleground of opinions. Fans are fiercely divided. One camp believes Teyana and Iman are soulmates who just hit a rough patch and need time and therapy to heal together. They reminisce about the good times, the love, the black love goals the couple once embodied. This group is clinging to hope, imagining a dramatic but heartwarming reconciliation. The other camp, however, is firmly against any reunion. They argue that Iman's timing is suspicious at best and opportunistic at worst. For them, this isn't about rekindling love. It's about control, ego, and fear of missing out. Memes have taken over Twitter, poking fun at the situation. Images of Iman knocking on imaginary doors with captions like "You up?" or "Too little, too late" have gone viral. On Reddit, users are breaking down Iman's every social media move, looking for signs of sincerity or manipulation. They're tracking his likes, his comments, and even what music he posts. Some fans are convinced that every action is calculated. Others think he's simply lost and trying to make amends. Then there's Aaron, the new presence in Teyana's life. Some think he's just a rebound, someone who showed up at the right time to offer comfort and distraction. But others believe he could be exactly what Teyana needs: a fresh start, unburdened by the emotional baggage of her past. Regardless of what role he plays, his presence alone seems to irritate Iman's supporters, as if it signifies that the door might really be closed for good. At the end of the day, this story isn't just about celebrity drama. It's about growth, timing, and the complicated emotions that come with moving on. It's about learning when to fight for something and when to let it go. For Teyana, that decision seems to be unfolding not in interviews or Instagram lives, but in quiet moments, business meetings and studio sessions. Wherever she's headed, she's doing it on her own terms. And maybe that's the real glow-up. Even though it seems unlikely, some are still wondering, could Teyana actually take Iman back? She's always been a strong believer in forgiveness and family, so it wouldn't be completely out of character. But this time feels different. She's setting boundaries, living her best life, and choosing growth over chaos. If Iman keeps pushing for a reunion, she might eventually respond. Maybe even through music or a public statement. But unless she sees true change in him, not just jealousy, her fans believe she won't fold easily. For now, her focus seems to be her career, her kids, and her peace. If there's any hope of Iman getting a second chance, it might come at a cost, specifically, the end of whatever she has with Aaron Pierre. So what happens to Aaron if Teyana takes Iman back? That's a tricky one. Aaron has kept things very low-key and respectful. He hasn't used the relationship for clout, and he's given Teyana space to shine. If he's really invested, he may fight to keep her. But if not, he could walk away quietly. Either way, fans are expecting fireworks if this love triangle keeps heating up. Some even think a dramatic face-off between Iman and Aaron is right around the corner. So now the real question is, does Iman truly regret what happened, or is he just afraid of being replaced? Should Teyana give him one more chance, or leave the past in the past and keep moving forward? And what about Aaron Pierre? Is he the man stepping into Teyana's future, or just a temporary comfort in a time of healing? There's so much emotion wrapped into this story, and we know fans are watching every move. Drop your thoughts in the comments, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned, because this love triangle is just getting started.